Good morning. This was the 13th of 53 consecutive 5-mile walks from the Gresford disaster wheel all the way through to the Miners Rescue Centre in town and back again. Before starting this challenge, which is now 25% complete, there were a couple of things I didn't see coming. Firstly, I didn't expect to see the streets I've grown up in transformed to the degree they have. Whether it be Maes Gwyn Road, Garth Eston or Boris Fields, I can't unsee the history now woven into so many places I thought I knew. And then there's the reminder of how close the disaster remains to so many people in Wrexham. We're only a couple of generations removed from it, and that's coming through in people's comments. Tom donating as he feels closer to his tide because of these films. Keris, who was donated in memory of her great-granddad Josiah Jones, captain of Gresford Rescue Team 2, and Gareth, who was also donated in memory of the Anders brothers, who swapped shifts with his great-grandfather on that fateful day. Thanks to all of you who've donated. We currently stand at £1,150, and to everyone who has engaged, liked and reposted stuff, it really does mean a lot, and it's going to make a really positive difference to so many people in the community. And so back to the disaster. The alarm has been raised and the rescue effort begins. The first exploration team, the first of many brave men to enter the mine in the days that followed the disaster, discovered a scene in the Dennis section that no words can adequately describe. Hell and all its connotations would be possibly a good, if not somewhat lazy place to start when considering what rescuers were confronted with upon entering the mine. Numerous rockfalls blocked key passageways. Carbon monoxide permeated the air, an ever-present danger, a silent, invisible killer that struck with efficient ruthlessness. What little air existed was generally suffocated by thick smoke and dust. Fires were spreading fast, out of control on roadways, flames being ably assisted by burst air mains. The heat was said to be so intense that clothing became scorched onto rescuers' backs and the soles from their boots burned. Rescuers spoke of the whole of the level being just one white-hot mass of flame, a wall of fire far too savage to tame. Rescuers struggled through passages where coal tubs had overturned, girders had twisted, roofs and walls had collapsed, and wooden roof props would spontaneously burst into flames. And then there were the dead bodies of miners that many of the rescuers would have encountered. Tragically, too few of them, as only 8 miners, excluding the bodies of 3 rescuers, would be recovered. They were comrades, men cut from the same cloth, Wrexham lads and men. And as Parry Davis, rescue captain from Cly, Maine, and the subject of yesterday's film, was finally called to descend into the unknown, a returning rescuer looked him in the eye. You can save no life down there. It's too late. Today's walk was dedicated to Ernest Edwards, Frank Edwards, James S. Edwards, John E. Edwards, and Joseph C. Edwards. And today's song is Woody Guthrie's The Dying Mine.